what is it that you're most excited about working on at the moment?
So at the moment, I'm finishing up writing a book, and the book is a shift. It marks a shift, I think, in it's that generational itch. It's like what worked and what satisfied the previous generation isn't there. It doesn't land for us anymore, and it's not going to land for the next generation. And you know, the previous generation of practitioners have wanted hard data. They've wanted facts. They've wanted to know the percentages, and they've wanted to work with certainty and just kind of like, yeah, we can get this done, and we can. And I'm like, that's I get that. And that's kind of the vast majority of where health practitioners have to work and have to work from, and they need that information. But it's also, again, like, what's the horizon? What are we working towards? And like, how do we change what we do now to get to that horizon? Because the fact is that like, we haven't changed. The vast majority of health practitioners and health professions are doing the same modalities or slight variations of that we've done for the last 100 years. But my issue isn't so much with that. It's the explanation of why, right? Like, because if we can't answer why we've been stuck doing something one way, how do we expect to break our mold of that? We're just going to kind of keep playing it over and over. And so the book is more of a philosophical expose of our shortcomings in health sciences. And
Awesome.
so then the dream is to, and what I'm excited about is like, how do we shift the needle? And, I'm a big dreamer. And like I said, I was just chatting with this lady who is an experience coordinator director. And maybe that's not by, perchance that I've just had that conversation with her before coming here to talk with you. But, the dream that we had a couple of years ago and that kind of reinvigorated itself within me at the moment is like a heal the healer style retreat center where we can work with practitioners who they need their own space and downtime. And there's something obviously incredibly unique about spending time with people of your own profession who have shared burdens similar to your own and responsibilities similar to your own. There's something very liberating about that. And so creating a space where practitioners can come and just like let go of that, or not let go, but just temporarily for a period of time, just put aside that like I'm a certain practitioner, doctor. I know what I need to do, and be patient, be the receiver. Because, my dad's a chiropractor and he's an amazing practitioner, and I'm so incredibly thankful for the opportunities and the work and the things that he has done for me and for my brother and sister, and the foundation that he has set for our family. But I also know that Dad never really probably got the opportunity to have as much work done on himself as he would have liked to and probably needed to. I don't know. How do you quantify that? But, it's like, yeah, so setting up some form of retreat center where we can start to explore these new philosophies and ideas and techniques, and practitioners can come and experience them and really kind of dive into their own healing as well as a part of that, I think might be a really cool step forward for the health sciences and the future generations of practitioners, because the dropout of health practitioners post uni, whether you're in medicine or allied or alternative, is very high. For our younger generation, is that they don't have that why. We've been taught all the data, we've been taught all the information, but it's like, well, why are we doing it? What's the driving force in and behind this?
To scale your skills and knowledge, the idea of a healing the healers retreat or space, or however you might productize that, is very cool, because that's the way to actually get the better knowledge out in the marketplace to drive results. And maybe you don't need data driven in the same way that you were describing, but actually just how do people feel? And creating a cohort perhaps of people each year or every 6 months that come and upgrade and upskill, that then go out in the world and reapply that to their existing customer base. I mean, that's an epic thing to do with your time.